Already voted on it.
No, we haven't.
No,
Oh,
there's,
no.
that was
Okay.
just changing of the word. What we're voting on now, or looking to, is now the actual ordinance.
Well, I'm former mayor, so, Susan Jones. Chickens always come up. And I was late, granted, and I don't know whether you talked about dogs, feral cats, and varmints attacking the chickens. And that was a big issue when I was mayor, that people didn't want owners of chickens calling City Hall and saying, well, my neighbor's cat got into my chicken coop, killed three chickens, what are you gonna do about it? Well, there isn't anything the city can do about it, but that was one of the reasons that we voted it down, was because there is no recourse as far as a feral cat getting in and killing a bunch of chickens.
Can I respond to it?
Yeah.
Let's hold it if you, or,
I don't have anything
Okay.
else, but they,
So, I appreciate your concern. I appreciate you coming to speak to us tonight. I don't know if you have seen the ordinance. Section F states that chicken coop must be secure and designed to protect the chickens from predators, including but not limited to dogs, raccoons, coyotes, and other wildlife. So it is in the ordinance that it is the responsibility of the owner of the chickens to build their coop. We're a fence out state in Colorado, so we have to protect our flock from anything that might be out there. That is on the responsibility of the owner. So that is in the ordinance. That has been addressed.
but how many chicken coops, a year from now, how many chicken coops are gonna have somebody that's gonna go out there and make sure that they're in good shape?
Well, then they lose their coop. They don't follow the ordinance.
Okay,
It's a code violation.
Yeah, but once it becomes a code
It's code
violation, then we
violation.
go through those,
Code enforcement would have to be very active.
and the US, and if you've got an issue with coops, then you can call the ASPCA as well. So, that's, again, wildlife, I mean, it's the same thing with your dogs and cats. It's your responsibility as the owner to take care of them.
no, I wasn't,
Yeah, well, they were.
anything else there?
no, that's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone else that would like to speak on this ordinance?
Well, the ones for the chickens, what I would like to do on this, like I said, it just, all we've discussed was chickens, and now we're dropping the word fowl, geese, and turkeys. I think that all should stay with everybody that I've spoken to, constituents and everything, was just discussed with the turkey aspect of it, I mean, the chicken aspect of it. And,
We already passed the dropping of that.
but you're asking, well, yeah, but I'm talking about, you said we can, change it for years, right? The way it's proposed.
That would require us bringing another ordinance in to amend things.
Yeah, you would have to approve it with an
Ordinance now.
amendment.
You can, because you voted for it, anybody that voted for it can ask to reconsider. If you voted against it and you lost, you can't ask to
And
reconsider.
again,
Used to be a mayor too.
used to,
No, I'm serious.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
And I'm a former mayor too.
That's what I said. I told him he was a mayor for a long time.
he's very well versed.
Robert,
Okay.
anything else there? Any other comments?
I mean, I think everybody knows where I stand.
Did you wanna reconsider, cause that's what he's saying he can do,
He cannot because
Oh,
he
he
lost.
can't.
He
He
can.
voted no and lost.
Okay,
It'll be those of us who
So
voted
have to
yes
be-
that could ask for a reconsider.
Yeah, we can ask to have a reconsider.
Right?
Michael?
Are you abusing your fellow council member?
No, I'm not.
He's gonna
I was
that
laughing
after
at
the
him
vote,
wanting to
Mike.
go home.
That's all I have to, about the whole rooster thing, but other than that, I'm fine.
Does he have to motion to approve before I can?
Let's
Oh.
continue with the conversation. We're coming down this way.
Yeah, I'm on the same page, as Nicole with the no roosters.
Yeah, more roads.
Yeah, we can, they can hear
Can't hear
you.
you.
No roosters.
No roosters, she said.
I've said my piece. I'm ready to motion here.
You're good.
I'm good. Did you go?
I'm waiting for everybody.
One of
I
the
forgot about
one of the things that has continued coming up on this is roosters. I think that's the big one. Like I kind of shared during our work session, when I was asking, what the concern is to the people that I talked to, it was mainly noise. When I asked the question here, another concern is that the breeding of additional chickens, and then I think that also creates another challenge or issue around the number. So we also heard that as a concern. And then if we have our adult birds and then the chicks, it pushes us more away from kind of where that compromise is. So I think for me, I would be happy moving forward on this without roosters. And we had looked at the number. If we could move forward on that, then the 12 would make sense. That's all I have to add.
I agree. No roosters.
Wayne,
JR?
you do have an existing, sound ordinance that goes back 30 years.
He brought it up.
Whether the city has a decibel meter,
Every
I
cell
don't
phone
know,
has.
but you do have an ordinance to, if somebody complains that the chickens are too loud, you do have an ordinance to deal with that, and this refers to that ordinance. Just a thought.
Before we vote on a modified version, perhaps we should just vote for the unmodified version. I make a motion that we approve it as is.
I'll
This
second it.
is 988 or
Yes.
87?
987, I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank
See
you.
what happens.
I'm sorry, who got the second?
I did.
Oh,
Martinez,
We're willing to go that route.
call the vote.
Mosby,
Yes.
Roberts,
No,
Mullins.
Yes.
Montano,
No.
Barone.
Well, I'm gonna have to say that my personal opinion on this differs from the constituents, but I'm gonna vote with the constituents. Everybody I spoke to was in favor of it, so.
That's a yes vote.
Yes.
Martinez
Yes.
and Mayor Gurley.
Yes. I
That
lost track
passed.
there. What was it?
Rocky Ford, get your chickens.
And you get roosters apparently.
Or 1, 2, 3, 5 to 2.
So ordinance
Five to
number
two.
987 has passed with a vote of 5 to 2 on first reading. Thank you, Councilman Martinez, and we will move on to ordinance number.
voted to allow roosters.
Yeah, it was for.
Hey,
We'll move on to number.
can I ask for clarification? Did that include the bees, or was that amended without the bees?
Not yet. The bees is 988.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I thought they were the same
Bees.
ordinance.
Hold on one sec, I will. So 988, ordinance to allow backyard beekeeping within inside the city limits of Rocky Ford. I did email it to everybody, well, I guess 2 of you guys didn't get it. I'll real quick go through it. It's gonna allow bees, no aggressive, no non-native, maximum of 2 beehives allowed, which is a 2 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot area. You're looking at 24 by 16 is your normal Langford box. They normally stack them at max about 2 foot high. So that's about the kind of space you're gonna see in a yard. Bees are very easily directed through planting foliage or putting fences or whatever, and where their exit of their hive is. There is a setback of 5 foot from public right-of-ways, sidewalks, or streets, 5 foot from neighboring homes or buildings. They must maintain healthy bee colonies and be responsible for ensuring that their bees do not pose a risk to the community. They are responsible to manage aggressive behavior and prevent the spread of diseases. They are required to take reasonable precautions to prevent the bees from swarming. If their hive swarms, they are required to promptly address the swarm, remove it, or contact a professional. That's about it. If you guys want to talk about it, we can, or...
I make a motion that we approve 988.
I second it.
Okay, we have a motion from Robert, second from Mullins, call the vote.
Roberts.
Yes.
Mullins.
Yes.
Montano.
Yes.
Barone.
No.
Martinez.
Yes.
Mosby.
No.
Mayor Gurley.
Yes.
That also was 5-2.
Okay, so ordinance number 988, passes with a vote of